Alright guys, welcome back. So it is time for the time skip 3,000 years into the future from Gallows era to Boss Nass's era. Desperate escape. Looks like we're getting to the time of episode 1.
Now our Longo tale jumps ahead 3,000 rows of the globe. Listen now my story. Listen now the tale of Boss Nass. We Gungans live in peace until mechanics come into Naboo. The big brain humans were captured, but the Gungans refused to give up. We stayed in Otagunga until the mechanics attacked Misa beautiful city.
Wonder if that's why they give the Trade Federation good ships in this game to kind of, because like if they didn't have good sea technology, they probably couldn't have beat the Gungans, so it makes sense. Also, you think roles of the planet would be like rotations, not orbits, but anyway. Uh, Trade Federation troops have discovered Atagunga. Even now, their mechanized armies are laying waste to the underwater city. The Gungan people have fled for their lives and wander the swamps, scattered and demoralized. Bring Boss Nass to the Gungan sacred place so he can seek counsel with his advisors. And that's, of course, where Jar Jar leads them in episode 1. So it seems like we're actually a little bit of the ways into the episode, and we're actually after the final real mission of the Trade Federation campaign. The transports contain the last ruler of proud Atagunga. Keep the transports from harm. Be ready to destroy any Federation incursion into sacred Gungan territory. The only way to eliminate Trade Federation attacks entirely will be to find and destroy their troop center. But take care to keep an eye on Nass's safety while you search for it. Interesting.
Now that the Otagunga is no more, we must unite all the Gungans at this sacred place. Taking these transports up the channel until you reach the end. Careful, boyos. Avoid those monsters or we be in crunching.
So we think they would have, had more from the evacuation. Okay, we already did this. Okay, Sacred Place is located far to the north, probably there. A small band of refugees is already gathered there, makes sense. Yeah, so I guess they didn't expect the attack on Otagunga. You think they'd have an evacuation plan, like a meetup plan, And maybe they did. Maybe the evacuation plan was just like, run for your lives and meet up at the sacred place. So I guess that makes sense. All right, so we have 3 advanced frigates, and it sounds like we're going to be attacked probably by. Whoop, there's some Trade Federation ships. We'll get that one before it gets too close. Luckily, we have stealth technology, so that's nice. If he gets too close, we could actually dive under the water and then come back somewhere else. All right, so there's some cliffs though, so even if we get out of the transports, it doesn't look like we can go very far. Probably can't get through that little gap there. But the tutorial thing does, or the intelligence report does make it sound like maybe the sea creatures will be our main enemy until we get to land, so that's kind of cool. Well, actually, we're not far from land on either side. Are there cliffs here as well? There are. Okay, the other one's not coming for us yet, so we'll take him out. So maybe sea creatures will not be our enemy. And actually, I see some water here now. Yes, looks like we'll be just taking the water the whole way. Alright, that's fine. Alright, enough exploring. Let's go ahead and start making our journey up the river. I do want to watch for ambushes from behind. That would be kind of sneaky, but, the game has done that before, so I want to be a little bit cautious. And they did give us the advice about not leaving the transports too exposed, so I think that would be pretty fair. Oh, there's a sea creature. Usually they're not in the shallows, but of course this is a little bit of an unusual map. Wonder if they can detect you in stealth. It doesn't look like it. I didn't see any stealth detection capability on their bar there. So far, at the risk of jinxing it, we're doing pretty good. Is there gonna be like one last big fight here? Doesn't seem to be anything. Which would make sense. Obviously, the Trade Federation didn't know about the Sacred Place, so makes sense they wouldn't have too many ships very close to it. Hopefully, we took out those ones before they could communicate. Although being robots or droids, you think they would communicate pretty much instantaneously, but could be overthinking that. All right, so unlike his ancestor, Boss Nass is not a fighter.
We're waiting on you. Follow me to the Sacred Place.
All right. So far, so easy. Yeah, that's too bad Boss Nass is not more of a fighter, because that would be useful. He has decent armor, apparently. I guess his robes have some armor under them. And decent range, even though he has 0 attack. Must just be an upgrade. We are tech level 4 now, so that's cool. Hey, here we go.
Decent good. Now we's taking this army and wiping out the mechanics. Who's got no business being in the swamps?
All right, so now we have more troopers. That's cool, and some medics.
Oh, Boss Daddy. We got mechanics setting camp and not too far away.
We's better act soon. Best be wiping them out quick.
It's a shame we can't like take a channel for these guys to get through. They'd be very helpful, but all right. Destroy the Trade Federation encampment. Well, I don't see any information about it. Oh, I think that was probably a mistake. They put a bunch of advanced mounted troopers and one regular mounted trooper. For a second, I thought it might be like Captain Tarples or something. Oh, this is weird. So the medics are still. Was that a glitch too? Like, were they supposed to join you? That'd be more sensible. I mean, I guess I can come back here to heal, but. Okay, where could they be? Are they down here? There's rocks down there, though. Oh, oh, I see. Down there. Okay, that makes sense. One of my thoughts was, oh, put them back in the transport, but you can't really go anywhere in the transport, so this makes more sense. Yeah, can't bring the medics. No reason to bring Boss Nass, so I guess just the troops then. What is this? I see a green dot here. It must be the statue. Yeah, okay. I guess they're owned by the refugees or something. Alright. Keep on marching. Ha, 9 owns these forces, that's cool. Oop. Let's take these guys out quickly. Take them out. Heavy troopers, but they're not as good as repeater troopers. Alright. Take out that power core. We did lose a lot of our mounted troopers, but they are the first line of attack, so that's not unexpected. I'm not sure if they have resources where they would actually be making more troops, but just in case, I figured I'd take out the power core first, slow that down a bit. They did say don't wait too long, so it makes sense if they gave them like some food and carbon and let them start making things. In fact, we have some too now that I noticed. That's a good way to tell if it's a base mission or not. It's kind of surprising though, because it seems like we've already done quite a lot here, but... Alright. Once again, we get to see some Trade Federation prefab shelters, which otherwise you can't see except in these campaign missions. Start exploring down here. Alright, not much to see.
The mechanics is destroyed. There's a fallen to Gungan army. This a muy good thing. But Misa feeling like Misa thinking something else coming through the swamp. Maybe something good this time.
Greetings, Your Honor. I am Queen Amidala of the Naboo. I seek permission to journey to the sacred place, and quickly. Trade Federation troops have spotted us.
You saw permission granted.
Thank you. We do not wish to endanger your people. We shall traverse the swamp ourselves.
Does that mean... Yeah, I still own these guys. Thought maybe they'd be switching back to the refugees. Alright, so all the heroes must survive and bring them back to the sacred place. I don't think these get updated, do they? No. Alright, so we have 2 repeater troopers. Yeah, it makes sense we didn't have much on here.
This is Anakin.
Anakin's a
Awaiting
kid,
your
so he has no
orders.
attack.
Go again.
Jar
The
Jar
Naboo shall never surrender.
and the Queen can attack. They have their weapons, as can Captain Panaka, but they have very low HP. They're basically just
I am Queen Amidala.
regular
Qui-Gon
troopers.
Obi-Wan Kenobi standing by.
Obi-Wan has a head cold, apparently.
Qui-Gon Jinn here.
Poor guy. Hey, it's you from the tutorial. I recognize that voice. Alright, I think I might just take these 2, because the rest of them, maybe you guys can follow.
Good show.
I'm not sure I want to really risk these guys. We'll have them follow as well.
Lisa got a target.
We'll have you guys
Good
guard.
show.
But I am a little worried about their health. In fact, let's go ahead and just save. Just to be on the safe side. Gungans. Can't spell Gungans. 4A. There we go. Oh, here's some water. It is a swamp area after all.
I am receiving a transmission from the Naboo resistance. They're under attack somewhere nearby.
Then we must find them quickly and lend them aid.
Alright, we're on our way. I'm surprised the Gungans have comms. That wasn't in the movie. Hey, look who it is.
Nothing stands in the way, Master.
It shall be done.
Hurry, Jedi, take him out.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Good, we have a medic. That's good, because otherwise...
I stand ready.
At your service.
Actually, I don't think we lost any
Your servant awaits.
Qui-Gon
those troops.
reporting in.
Show me you're injured.
Alright. So now we have an actual fighting force here. We march single file to hide our numbers. Hey.
Cover me.
In fact, you know what I could do if I'm fast?
I'll deal with it.
Nope, not fast.
I serve only the Force.
I was gonna try to turn him to my side.
I serve only the Force. May the Force be with you.
Okay, I expect to be one more fight here, so let's bring these guys a little bit closer. And yeah, let's heal up all the way too.
I feel it also, Master.
I was gonna say if we see them, doesn't mean they see us, but it does mean any neutral units
I
become
stand
ours.
ready.
Which,
Qui-Gon
yep,
Jinn
here we go. Maybe I should just turn them to our
I'll
side.
deal with it.
Yep.
At your service. Good show. Good show.
I like how I guess 'cause we're Gungans, it gives them the appearance of Gungans. Yeah. That one's a repeater trooper there for some reason. That's weird. Just a bug, I guess.
I serve only the Force.
I'm gonna have all you guys. I'll put you on guard mode for Qui-Gon here. Actually, we're. Oh, okay.
The living Force will protect you.
Royal trooper on yes, Your Excellency.
Qui-Gon reporting in.
Oh wow, we got a big battle coming on here. Alright, watch out, Qui-Gon. Okay, back up. I saw some more troops over here, but we'll take care of them in a bit. Let's
Show me you're injured. Hold on,
heal you up
soldier.
first. Alright, so we have a few injuries, mainly Qui-Gon.
Show me you're injured. Take a look at that.
This guy could use a little bit of healing.
This is Captain
Rescue
Panaka.
unit here. I can ease your pain.
Okay, we'll heal him up.
Lead the charge.
Where did it hurt?
Everyone else is pretty okay. But that's kind of the plan, because as long as Qui-Gon doesn't die, it's okay if he takes a lot of hits. He has plenty of health and can take it. But obviously, if like my troopers took that amount of fire, they'd be gone. And I guess we did grab like one troop up here who didn't make it because he was already surrounded, but there wasn't really much I could have done there. Alright, pretty much healed up. Alright, let's keep going. I'd like you guys to be, I'd like all you guys kind of be closer. Except maybe, well, they're probably taking back the melee first. I might regret this,
I
but
can help. I am Queen Amidala of the Naboo.
What's her range? 3, so not a lot.
I am here to serve.
In fact, even the repeater troopers, because they're not upgraded, don't have a long range either.
Kenobi here.
Destroyer Droid has a better range and a better attack.
Receiving orders.
Actually, no, he doesn't. The worst attack, because he's not upgraded.
This is Queen Amidala.
Alright, don't want to leave Anakin too far back. Oh, okay, stay back, stay back. They haven't seen us yet. Alright, here's what I'm going to try to do. This will be actually very effective. I can get just in range. Who's got the longest line of sight? Apparently it's not Qui-Gon.
I will give
Somebody
my
here has a
life
long line
for
of
Naboo.
sight.
Engaging your lordship.
Gotta remember to turn that back off again, but... Okay, stay there, stay there. Okay, good.
Qui-Gon reporting in. The living force will protect me. The living force will protect me.
Take him out.
Qui-Gon I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it.
The Naboo shall never surrender. For my people.
I stand
Alright, good.
ready.
Hey, that went pretty well. Yeah, he's gotta regenerate his stuff there, but...
Where are the casualties?
Hey, now we have 2, and they actually didn't get attacked too much, so that's cool. Seems they attacked one of my mounted troopers instead. Not sure if we lost anybody or not there. I wish it would tell you how many you've selected. Like, just a number would be really nice. If they ever remake this game or make a sequel, that'd be cool to do a sequel, although I guess... Well, they could do one based on, I guess the newer trilogy or the Mandalorian. I'm sure they could find ways to do sequels. Actually, somebody did, I saw, make a mod for a First Order civilization in the game, so maybe one day I'll download that and give it a try. There's a lot of fan campaigns as well I could also try out. Alright, so we're going to once again march very carefully here. I'm really surprised we have all these resources, because I think after both of these journeys, that'd be like, that's all the map. Maybe this is just like a... Maybe they put this here as like part of the plot, like we'll need this for our next game. That would make more sense. Alright, so I don't see any destroyer droids there. I really wish I knew who had the max line of sight range.
Royal trooper on duty.
Is it you? Doesn't seem to be you.
Queen
Probably one of the hero
Amidala,
characters, just
reporting
not
in.
Qui-Gon. Mounted troopers might be it. They have pretty good range, it looks like. Alright, well, I don't see any destroyer droids, so... Where's Mr. Jin here? Okay. There we go, good
I
enough.
stand ready. May the force guide me.
Where are they all coming from?
The woods, apparently. Hey, there we go.
Obi-Wan Kenobi standing by.
That really does sound like Ewan McGregor with a bad head cold. No offense to the voice actor, I'm sure he did his best, but they could have picked somebody whose voice was maybe a little bit closer. I feel like they only had like 10 actors to choose from, they just chose the one who was closest to it. Which doesn't necessarily mean close. And because the ones we've taken are droids... Oh, don't get too close. Nope, nope. Oh, okay, well,
I serve only the force.
turn him. Oh,
Qui-Gon reporting in. May the force guide me. The living force will protect me. Dark
Alright,
side
take him out.
is strong here.
you turn
I'll
him.
deal with it. I stand ready.
Breath the transport. What do we capture? Alright, none of our heroes die. We did lose a mounted trooper, it looks like. Alright, young Skywalker
I was
should be
born to
safe.
help.
Let's send some droids down to guard him just in case he gets ambushed, but that would be extraordinarily unlikely. Yeah, it looked like something happened here. Also, I guess I could have had these guys come down to help, but... Oh, I see, because the water's in the way, that's probably how they did it. Oh, I see. Okay, so they have like our ships here as part of the rebellion, or the resistance, whatever they call it. The Naboo resistance, that is. And they captured these two. Well, actually, these are not Trade Federation ships. These are our ships. Okay. So that's a good way to make sure that, that's very clever actually. To make sure you can't just take your Gungan forces and go save them. You have to use the ones you have. Now, we can fit only 10 on each transport. That should still be enough though.
I am programmed to heal.
This might be the end of the mission though. Looks like we've explored most of the map.
I have a cure for that. Revisit her.
That seems prudent.
Kind of a shame because we have a bit of a fighting force here. I kind of want to use Force Explorer just to see what else is here, but I mean, I don't even know how else we would go there. So I think it's probably safe to do so. I'm saying as soon as we get these guys here, that's probably gonna be the end of the mission. It's already been a decent amount of time. But I also don't want to spoil anything. Take that guy. I'm not sure. I guess he was there like to drop off the troops. It's part of the story. That would make sense. Oh, is he leading us to their base? What's he doing?
Never fear. I'll clear the way.
All right.
At your disposal.
Pretty cool looking boats, even though they're just the light frigates. These two guys are trying to ram it. That'd be cool if transports actually like just ram the opponent just to do something. But apparently they cannot. Once again, we'll send these two out first, just in case. But I think we're probably pretty safe. Alright. So that's probably the whole mission, despite the resources, I would think. I mean, it's gotta be. I think the resources are just for the next mission. They just want to make it not seem like we got them out of nowhere. I guess we could take the ships down here to explore and see if there's something hidden, but alright, let's use Force Explore. I just want to see what else is on the map. Yep, pretty much what I thought, so there's not really anything else to see here. Just some fields, it looks like, and some trees. Ooh, well that's cool. See, sometimes they do put little Easter eggs like this. There's the Trade Federation lander and a bunch of rocks. Can't even get to if you wanted to, but that's cool though. Some developer put that here just to, just in case somebody did this or found another way to get through. I'm not sure if the Grenadiers can break down trees. I don't think so. They do have AoE attacks, but I don't think they can take out trees. But if they could, I could have turned one of them to my side and used that. Alright, well, I guess that's it for this map. Let's go ahead and take the Queen out of the transport. And hey, we now have some destroyer droids on our side. That's pretty cool.
I will give my life for Naboo.
Ah, the Queen has arrived. Haven't you and Naboo caused us enough trouble?
I come before you in peace. Your Honor, our two societies have always lived in peace until now. The Trade Federation has destroyed all that we've worked so hard to build. I ask you to help us. No, I beg you to help us.
Maybe we are being friends. We are ready to help you, sir people. We are ready to help all of Naboo. We are ready to do our part.
Well, they got that part right. Might just be an audio recording actually from the movies even. I'm not going to try to do it myself, but yeah, once again, it takes a couple seconds for the victory conditions to be triggered. There we go.
We sir Gungans just barely escaped Ota Gunga wearing our skins.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't have like a Padme character, because they had a Queen Amidala, which of course was the decoy. Sorry, spoiler alert for episode 1 if you haven't seen it. I forgot which handmaiden it was, but yeah, they don't have they didn't have like a separate Padme character, even though they do. I'm pretty sure have one. Maybe it's just a Clone Campaigns one. I don't know. It's been a while, but I thought they did have a Padme character. Also, fun fact: Keira Knightley played the decoy, since she does kind of look like Natalie Portman, and well, it made sense. That was before she became famous for Pirates of the Caribbean, and I'm sure she's been in other stuff too that I'm less familiar with. But anyway, quickly through the stat boards. So we did lose 10 units, but we saved most of them. Yeah, once again, not sure why they gave us those resources. Hopefully we'll be able to use them to start a new base in our next mission. But if you want to see if we do, you'll have to stay tuned, and I'll see you back here shortly.